Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I'm going to give you everyone a new look on our monetary system and how corrupt it is. The Federal Reserve, which pretty much establishes all our currency, prints our money, establishes our interest rates, was pushed through Congress and established on December 23rd, 1913. Basically, when all congressmen were at home with their families for Christmas, this bill was shoved through Congress and pretty much passed with nobody really voting on it. It was created by a group of elite bankers and off the coast of, it was called Jekyll Island off the coast of South Carolina. The Fed uses inflation to basically use and control our country. For example, every dollar that the Fed prints, say when they print a dollar and it's given to the United States of America for a loan, it has debt attached to it. That means that you're printing money and then you have debt attached to it, so the only answer to pay for the debt is print more money. But you can never pay for the debt. It's imaginary money and you can never establish. That's why it ends up slavery for like poor people like us. We're enslaved by this system and we're pretty much robbed of our creativity in life. We're pretty much forced to go to a mundane job or something we hate, we don't enjoy, to put food on the table for our family because we have to earn money from this so-called system created by elite bankers to keep us all enslaved and uninformed. Another example of how it's not built for the poor man is a man can park $1 million in a bank and sit there and make interest off of it. So he can make at least maybe I think $40,000 a year off just having $1 million in that bank, while a person like me or most people I know have to go to a bank and get a high interest loan to get anything we want, while that man who can park money like that makes money. But there is hope, okay? There's a lot of hope. But first I want to give you a visual aid here about how inflation has destroyed our dollar. Basically right here was the creation of the dollar bill in 1860. You got a pretty good, level. It's going pretty level. The Fed was created in 1913. You see a little bit of movement, but then in 1965 it explodes, and now it takes $30 to buy what it took $1 in 1860. That's how devalued our money has become. But there is hope, like I said. We as a country need to get rid of the Federal Reserve, first of all. We need to go back to the barter system. We need to try to eliminate cash. Cash creates systems of class in America, not just America, the world. It makes poor, rich, middle class. We all know. We all see it every day. And we need, if we're going to have to stick with the cash, we need to reintroduce something like the gold standard. Gold standard was taken away in like 1935. But in conclusion, I'd like to say, this is just my opinion. I'm just trying to inform everybody. I've done a lot of research about it. I want to thank everybody for coming and seeing my speech. And there is hope. We just need to change our ways a little bit. Thank you.